Babies 6 months and younger usually adapt pretty well to other caregivers and may not cry much when you leave them with someone. But between 4 and 7 months, babies start to develop some sense of understanding when it comes to permanent things in their life, including mom and dad. And sometime between 8 months and a year, separation anxiety starts, and this is a very normal part of a baby's development, and actually a good sign that they're developing healthy relationships and that they love you. They've developed a healthy attachment to you. So you might feel mixed emotions when you leave your baby with someone and they start to cry. You may feel guilty, you might feel really sad, but on the same hand, it's good to know that they're doing the sorts of things that they should. So you shouldn't feel guilty for leaving your kids with other people, and know that kids usually don't cry long. As soon as, there's things you can do in daily life to teach them that you will come back. They don't have an understanding of time, so when they can't see you, as far as they're concerned, you left them, you're not coming back. But, when you prove to them day in and day out that you come back to them, or if you just go into the kitchen and come back to get them a couple minutes later, they start to learn that you will come back, that you are permanent in their lives. And so this gives them a sense of security. Babies are manipulative though, and when you leave, they will do whatever they can to get you to come back. And so it's normal for them to cry, and you don't need to feel guilty about it. Here's a couple of things you can do to help cope, both you and your baby, if you're having to leave them with someone and you're noticing that they have a little bit of separation anxiety. First of all, timing is everything. If possible, avoid leaving your child with someone when they're tired, restless, or hungry, because kids are more likely to be irritable at this point, and it might be harder to calm them down after you've left. And you might want to practice. If you know that you have to go back to work and leave your kids with someone on a permanent basis, for a good chunk of time during the day, then maybe try leaving them for an hour or so with that person. That will give you a chance to get used to leaving them, which is sometimes hard for parents, and also it will give your child a chance to adapt to that person and that environment without having it be all day before you come back to see them. And as you do this time and time again, like I mentioned earlier, they will learn that you'll come back, and they won't be as upset when you leave the more time goes on. Also follow through with your promises. If your child gets old enough, like in the toddler stage, and you tell them that you'll be back in a certain amount of time once they start to understand certain concepts, make sure you keep that promise, because kids trust us a lot, and they will be more likely to be okay staying with someone if they know that you'll be back and do what you say you're going to do. I hope that these tips help, and do know again that it's probably a phase that will last for the next little while, and it is normal. If you have any other questions for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page, and recommend us to your friends and family too.